Hello everybody, today we're doing a video for GTA Car Kits, and today we're going to be demonstrating how our Android-based stereo works. So this is our home screen. This is one of our themes. We have two themes on this radio. So from here you have quick access to some important buttons. You have the time here, and one of the buttons here is you can adjust the brightness. Another one is you can close the apps, whichever ones you don't want. There's a reboot button. Then there's a quick access to your connections. So when you first get the unit, you need to pair it to a personal hotspot or Wi-Fi. You go here. You would do the pairing. There's also equalizer button, where you can adjust how the sound is played. And there's a quick access to your settings. And we're gonna go through your settings. These apps here come pre-installed, but you can edit them whichever way you want. So for example, if you don't want Waze here, you just hold the app down and remove it. And if you want to, let's say, replace it with Google Maps, you hold down the app and you replace it, and you have it on your home screen. So it's very customizable. There's also a button to quickly change your wallpaper. So the three dots, you press that, you go to your wallpaper settings. We have a bunch of different wallpapers, and you can add your own. So we're going to choose this one. You're going to press set wallpaper, and you have new wallpaper in the background. So this is your phone button to do phone calls, radio, Bluetooth music. So we're going to show you how to pair your Bluetooth. So you go to Bluetooth music, we're going to look for a car kit. So we're going to press on the car kit, we're going to enter 4 zeros. And you can also sync your contacts. So once you're paired, you can go to any of your music, press play, I'll be showing the song name. You can also control next track through the radio, or you can use steering wheel controls.
Favorite record of this week's show.
So this is how you pair your Bluetooth. Another important thing that it's best to pair this unit to some sort of internet or Wi-Fi hotspot. So we're gonna go to our connections. So it's looking for Wi-Fi. So we're gonna go on our phone. We're gonna make sure that our personal hotspot is turned on. We're gonna look for our device, iPhone. And it's connected. So now apps like Waze and Google Maps will be working, and we'll demonstrate that. So you can go to your Waze app. Once it loads, you can choose your destination. Let's say we're going to Toronto. It will calculate the route based on the current traffic conditions. As you can see, it's showing your whole route, and you're able to use this app, and you can have the music playing in the background, either Bluetooth music or radio, or whichever source you find, like a Spotify app. So we're gonna go back to our home screen. So now we're gonna go through some of the settings. So we're gonna quickly access the settings. So first one is the connections, which we showed you how to do. Then you can go to the display settings. Here is quick access to change the theme, so which showed you the previous theme. We have two. If we choose the second theme, if we go home, as you can see, it's changed. It's the same concept. You can still adjust these apps and put whichever apps you want on the home screen. You have your time here, and the quick access buttons are here. So we're going to go back to our settings. You're also able to change your wallpaper here. You're able to change the colors on the side of the display to match the interior of your vehicle. So right now they're orange. You can change them to blue, green. There's a lot of colors, so whichever one you choose, you can set it up here. Also, when you turn on the headlights, or if they're automatically turned on in your vehicle, the screen will dim, so it will not hurt your eyes at night when you're driving. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to display extra settings. Here you can enable a function which is called touch assist, and we think it's a very useful function. So we're gonna turn it on. Once you turn it on, you get this circle on the right side of the screen, and if you press this circle, you're able to edit these apps, and this is another quick way to access your most important apps, and you can edit. So for example, if you want to do phone calls, you quickly press here and it will take you to phone calls. So over here in the display extra settings, you can also choose to lock the screen with a pin. If you're dropping off the car with somebody for service or something, you can lock the screen so they have no access to your radio. You're also able to set some live wallpapers that we have. So I'm gonna go out of here. I'm gonna go to car related settings and extra settings. So in these extra settings, you can choose stereo shutdown delay. So you can choose for the stereo to go to auto sleep, and this is what we recommend, or you can choose it to go to auto sleep in a particular time. So when you shut off the car and come back to the car quickly, the unit will not fully power off. It will be in a waiting state, so it will boot up quickly. This is an important function. Also here, you're able to adjust reverse volume. So when you put the car in reverse, you can choose for the volume to go down by 3 points. You can choose it to stay the same volume, or you can choose it for the volume to fully turn off when you're reversing, so you can pay attention to what's going on behind you. Also, there's a rear view ruler which you can turn on if your car doesn't have an original backup camera. You can turn it, add this ruler to help you park better. So it doesn't matter in which theme it is. I just particularly like this one better. As you can see, you have your touch assist, which we showed you earlier. So this car has an original camera, and you can still make it work with the stereo, or you can make a aftermarket camera work when you're putting the car reverse, or if you want to wire a dashboard camera. So we're going to demonstrate the reverse camera. When you put the car in reverse, you can see it's a big improvement over the original stereo. So this unit is very customizable, so you can also edit your keyboard that you use to type the things like password or doing search on this unit. So we have the new dark as a preset, but there's many more keyboards that you're able to choose from. You're also able to make the original steering wheel controls work by just going into the wheel key app, and here is everything we programmed. So whenever you press a key on the steering wheel, it'll light up, and you're able to choose what that key does in particular. So I'm pressing one key, another key. We already have it programmed, but in case you need to program it, you would use that app to program your steering wheel keys. This unit also supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and we're going to demonstrate that now. We have this optional dongle with USB Type-C cable. So we're just going to take our Samsung Galaxy, connect it to the cable. Now we're going to go to our apps, and we're going to choose the Autoplay app. So once it loads, this is your Android Auto. So here you're able to do navigation apps, you're able to do phone calls, and listen to your music. So this is all the stock Android CarPlay stuff. So now we're gonna switch to a Apple Lightning cable. So we're gonna connect it to our dongle. We're gonna take our iPhone and connect it, and it's also going to charge at the same time, of course. And this is Apple CarPlay. Here you can do phone calls, music, Apple Maps, messages, and now Apple added you can support for Waze, so you're able to do it through here, tune in radio. So this is all stock Apple CarPlay stuff. And if you're using a particular app, for example, we're going to listen to our iTunes. You have here it shows the connection, the time, and this is the home button. So it can play at the background, and from here you can choose whichever app you want. So we're going to disconnect right now and go back home. On the home screen, you also have quick access to your radio, so you can power it through here, and you're able to change the stations from the actual home screen. Same for Bluetooth, you can start the music and change songs from the home screen without going deep into the app. Because this unit is connected to a personal hotspot, you're able to use the Play Store, which has many apps that are supported by this unit. If you wanna go to your radio, we're just gonna quiet it down. If you choose your station, whichever station you want, here they're already programmed. But let's say you want this station and you want to program it as save, you just go to that station and hold the button to whichever one you want to program, and you can custom name it or just leave it blank. And now we'll remember the station and this particular key. So in the beginning we showed you all these buttons here for the quick access and the time on top. So all of these you're able to adjust and choose whichever ones you want there to display. So if you want to change something, you go to display extra settings and you go to the hide show icons on the status bar. This is the status bar. So if you don't want the time to be showing there, for example hours in the status bar, you can just turn it off and it removes it from the menu. So this unit is very customizable. There's tons of things you can do with it, and this was an overview, and I hope you liked our video, and we'll see you next time.